Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we will be doing a get ready with me as I get ready to go to African American Museum. So I already did my eyebrows off camera because it's stressful trying to do eyebrows on camera and it takes absolutely forever. So to minimize the time and make the video not so long, I already did them. But if you guys want to see a video on them, just comment down below, like, share, subscribe, and I will do one for you guys. So before we begin, I just want to say that I use the Professional Pore Primer because I have really big pores and I get really oily like in these areas. So I'm just gonna apply this on, and then I also have another primer that I use for my smile line and my nose, and it is the little samples from MAC, and it's called Natural Cadence, I think that is Cadence. But first we're gonna start with the primer, and I think I put too much. Okay, so I'm just going to take the primer on my finger and then just rub it in my T-zone first, and then do the rest of my face. But it really helps minimize your pores. But I'm just going to put it all over my face and don't mess with my brows. And then I'm going to take the other MAC sample one, and I'm just going to put a little bit on and get my nose and my smile line. And I'm probably going to put a little bit more professional on my smile line only because yesterday, like, it really worked, but yesterday towards the end of the day, end of the day, I started to see like creases or whatever in my smile line. So I'm just gonna take that, and then I'm going to put the MAC on my smile line and everywhere else it needs to go. This primer is just like so smooth, and it helps your makeup go on smoother. It's just really good. Okay, so now for foundation that I use two foundations, and they're both by L'Oreal, but because the seasons are changing, like I'm still a little dark from summer, but I'm also still a little I'm getting a little light. So I have the Infallible Pro Matte from L'Oreal, and in the color 111 Soft Sable, and then I have the L'Oreal True Match in the color it's neutral in the color Cappuccino in 8. So first I'm going to take this, the Cappuccino in 8, which I need more of. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to put them in the areas that I need. Boom. Smooth my hair so I get all of my face. That's the worst. Like, I hate when you see people wear makeup and they don't get their hairline. They just absolutely forget about it, or they have on a lace wig or something and you can see it on their lace. Like, no judge, sis, but do better, okay? Alright, so I do have a topic for you guys today. This kind of is like a story time too. Not a story time, but like just talking about self-love, self-esteem. You know, if you're battling with it, it is a type of depression. So, you know, just don't let stuff get to you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm thirsty. So you just can't let certain stuff get to you, you know? So I have my damp beauty blender, my damp dirty beauty blender. Yes, it is. Boop, I said it first, so don't worry about commenting. I'm gonna get a new one. I'm just gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend this in. So self-love is obviously within, but you can't expect someone to love you if you can't love yourself first. And I not gonna say deal with that, but I definitely have had times, still have times to this day where, you know, you have to love yourself before anyone else can love you, or before you can love anyone. I just want to let you know that I am looking at a mirror. So, you know, you deal with self-love, and it is, you have to love yourself. You have to take time out for yourself. You have to be confident in yourself. You know, I deal with, it is a form of depression. I deal with it all the time. Not all the time, but I have my moments where I deal with it. And yes, it is a lot at times, but you can get through it. Like, it's nothing to where you have to be like the dog. You can't expect somebody to love you how you're supposed to love yourself. I had to learn that the hard way with the relationship that I'm in now. Like, I was so hell-bent on her loving me how I love myself that no one is obligated to love you like you. Nobody's gonna love you like you love you. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Like, it's hard at times, but never give up. You know, people out here have it sometimes worse than me, sometimes worse than you. You know, just make sure that you love yourself before you get in a relationship, before you decide that I want to take this further with this male, female, you know. Just make sure that you love you. Self-esteem. I've battled with self-esteem. I'm going to take this to go under my eye. I don't know what it's called, so I'll put it in the description box because I have to find it because I don't know where I got it from. But, you know, you just have to, as far as self-esteem, I still battle with self-esteem to this day. And makeup is like a getaway for me. It helps me get away when I feel ugly or when I feel, you know, a certain type of way. I'm just going to take my same beauty blender and then blend this in. With self-esteem is a little different. As far as self-esteem, there's something in your brain, which is understandable. There's something in your brain that's like, she's prettier than me, or I'm fat. You know, it doesn't always have to do with you comparing yourself to someone, or you thinking like, oh, you know, they're laughing at me because I look this way, or they're looking at me funny because I look that way. You know, I've dealt with that. I still battle with that to this day. Every day is different. Every day isn't the same to where I'm like, oh my God, I hate myself, I'm gonna kill myself. No. But it is something that I deal with, and it is a form of depression. So if you ever deal with self-esteem or anything like that, just know that it is a type of depression. I have some guests here, so excuse me. Hey, sugar pie. But it is hard being in a relationship when you have self-esteem issues, because you're not only taking it on yourself, you're also taking it on that person, and sometimes it's hard for that person as well. But if you know that, then you can fix it, okay? So now I'm going to just take my Airspun loose face powder, and I'm only going to use a little bit, only because I don't want to...
Did you hear him barking?
Yeah, but I wasn't recording. You only want to use a little bit because this stuff can make you look like a ghost, sis, okay? A ghost. So I'm only going to take a little bit of this, and I am going to literally put it under my eye and then sweep it away. So I'm using the, like, I guess you can get these from Target. It's like a little sponge. So I'm just going to use a sponge, and I'm just going to set my under eye because I do get creases, and that is not cute. I'm just going to set my under eye. I'm going to set the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and I'm going to set a little bit on my chin because my chin tends to get white easily. And I'm going to set a little bit on my forehead, and I'm going to pat it in. I'm going to pack it in. And then I'm going to take my Morphe contour brush. Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm just going to swipe it away. I don't like to keep it on long because, again, I don't want to look like a ghost, okay? Not cute. And makeup is just like a really nice getaway when you just want to be flawless all day and look like you are perfect and can't nobody tell you nothing. Okay, this is what you do. This is what you do. So that was my little story time, getting to know me a little bit better or whatever. So I'm done with the air spun. I'm just going to take my now luxury baking powder in the color terracotta, and then I'm going to put, I'm just gonna like squeeze some into the top, and I'm going to actually bake my face with this as I contour. So I'm just gonna let this sit while I do my contour and everything. I'm going to take another, because I have two, so I'm going to take another one of these sponges that you can get from Target, and I'm just going to bake my face with that. So yeah, so I can tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Yana B, 3 A's, 2 E's, okay? I am in love with makeup. Like, if I had the time and the patience to wear it every day, I absolutely would. But it just takes a lot, and sometimes I'm in a rush. I'm on the go, okay? Sometimes I just don't have time to do it. So I'm also going to set my under eye because I did do my brows off camera, but I didn't set it only because I knew that I was going to have to set my face anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and boop, 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 set my under eye. Well, not my under eye, set my eyes as well. Now I'm going to take my buffing brush that I don't use to buff with, and I am going to take my Morphe palette, which is just gonna buff that away. I'm going to take my Morphe palette. It is a eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take chocolate diamond, which is right here, and I'm going to use it for my contour. I just want to say that I'm not a makeup artist, and sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but it works for me. Okay. So I'm just going to contour. Oh my god. Okay, we just gonna go with it. We're just not gonna make this side that dark. Okay, when I tell you this is so pigmented, so I'm just gonna take, you see how the other side is really dark? I'm just gonna take the other side and blend this out because I do not want to look like I have 5 o'clock shadow, right? That is not sexy. And I'm just gonna blend, honey. Oh my god. But it's okay because I can fix it, okay? That's why I love makeup, because I look like I am a whole male. Okay. So I'm just gonna take some of my foundation and fix the mess that I made. And watch me work. Watch me work. And I fixed it, sis. Now also, don't forget to do your so I'm just gonna go back in with my Real Techniques buffing brush and just do the other side, because yeah. But don't forget to set your whole face, because your under eyes are set and you will look like yes sis, beat face. And then later on that day you'll be like, some of your face is melting. Some of your face is actually melting off. Like, what is this? We just gonna go with it. So next I'm going to take the same brush, which is scary. And I'm just going to contour my nose. Okay, so one side is a little bit better than the other, but it's okay. I'm getting there. I'm gonna take the other side, like I said before, and I'm just going to blend this out. Blend, 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 blend. And sis, you look like you got a whole new nose. Okay, so next, after I finish that, I'm going to take the same. I'm going to go back to the Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to dust away the powder that was left. And then I'm going to take the same brush, because I use this brush for everything. I'm going to take the same brush. I'm going to go back into this powder, and I'm going to lightly poop, 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 get the rest of my face. Make sure I get these smile lines, because I'm telling you, they go first. Oops. I'm telling you, they go first. So next, I'm going to put on my highlight. And then I'm going to do my lashes, and then we done. Okay. Next, I'm going to put on my highlight from the same palette, the Morphe palette, the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to use Fool's Gold from here. It's amazing. And I use this palette for contour. I use this palette for eyeshadow. I use this palette for highlight. And who's going to stop me? So I'm just going to take that Fool's Gold and highlight with it. Boop, 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 boop. And then I'm going to take my nose and run it. My Cupid's bow. Yeah, getting some more, guys. And I'm gonna do my eyes, put on my lip gloss. I'm only putting on mascara, put on some lip gloss, and then I'll be back to show you the final look. I'm gonna do my hair and everything, and then we'll be done. Okay, I'm back. My face is done. I put on my lip gloss and my mascara. I'm just gonna spray my face, and then we're all done. Okay. And I just used the e.l.f. makeup mist and set. I'm gonna let this dry, and I will see you beautiful flowers later. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.